thank you. She took my hand and said thank you, and she posed for a picture with me. She was really nice.
Used to lay under the tall silver tone, listen to the Lone Ranger, and I'd envy Tonto every episode. God, I wish I was Tonto.
You know who I would shine a star for?
No idea.
Tina Turner.
Really? So look at what I have for you. You must remember this.
Why take life as a drag?
Try a little bit harder.
Holly came from Miami, FLA. Hitchhiked away
Take a walk on the wild side.
Plucked her eyebrows on.
Well,
I think we made it on time.
I had so many things to pack.
Anna, are you taking your camera?
Yep, and plenty of film.
Oh, good. I guess you don't know what's going on. Should we tell you?
We are hitting the road.
Yeah, we're going to travel.
And you are coming with us.
So, take some clothes, some warm clothes, because it's really cold up in the States.
Yep, it's autumn there.
Woo! Why do they have to be so realistic in this place?
I don't know. Anyway, what are we going to do there?
Well, we're going to visit some beautiful countryside. We're going to travel by train. We're going to eat lots of junk food. We're going to visit San Francisco. In other words, we're going to see a little bit of the American way of life. Where should we go first? To a big city or to the countryside?
I think we should start off with San Francisco. And then we can go to the countryside.
Okay, so let's see what's expecting us in San Francisco.
Cheers. Come on. One more. Tea. Oh, great.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Well, what's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on? I'm tired. I can't make it.
You know, San Francisco played an important role in the 60s. It was the center of the hippie movement.
It's still a very lively city, though. You have many actors and artists and intellectuals who live there.
Yep, some people call it Frisco.
The only thing I don't like about it are the streets. They're so steep.
I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me. to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there. In San Francisco.
God, you look exhausted. How about drinking something?
Oh, great. Oh, this feels so good. This is the real American soft drink.
Yep, and they drink it all over the world now, even in China.
Want to know a little bit more about this soft drink?
It was concocted by a pharmacist named John Pemberton in his backyard, not too far from downtown Atlanta. And what Pemberton did was he mixed the ingredients in a brass kettle in his backyard, put it into a syrup jug, and took it downtown just a few blocks to a soda fountain called Jacob's Pharmacy. Part of the success that we have enjoyed has been our ability to accurately portray what was going on in the United States.
Really, you can have it.
Okay.
Hi, I'm an intelligent vendor from the Coca-Cola Company. I can hear and talk.
Ooh, this killed my thirst. But guess what? I'm hungry. I need something to eat fast.
I know, me too. And what's something we can easily find in the States? Fast food, exactly what we need.
Take it easy.
Can you believe Americans celebrate the hot dog anniversary? And it's not the first or the second, it's a 500th.
The hot dog has had a long history since its beginning in Frankfurt, Germany, 500 years ago. Hot dog, or the Frankfurter, or the Frank, or the Wiener, whatever you name it, Americans love them. They'll buy them right on the street. 500 years ago, it was just called the Wurst. By whatever name, the hot dog is here to stay. What do you think is in a hot dog?
Well, aside from the, nitrates and the other carcinogens, I'm not sure what they put in there.
I'm not sure. Nothing that I'd want to eat.
Meat.
Parts of
Spam.
The hot dog has truly come a long way in 500 years. Now, there's the beef dogs, chicken dogs, turkey dogs, or they're dogs with cheese inside, or dogs with stuff inside. They're a complete mystery.
Dog, ziggity, boom, what you do to me? It's so new to me. What you do to me? Hot diggity. Oh, hot diggity, dog, ziggity, boom, what you do to me? How my future will shine. Hot diggity, dog, ziggity, boom, what you do to me? From the moment you're mine. Hot dog.
This looks delicious. So, Anna, what are we going to do tonight?
Well, I spent 2 days looking for a show, an interesting show to see, but they were all sold out. This was the only show I found. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind.
Hey, mister, do you mind going back there?
Excellent show.
So do I. Oh, God, when is it going to start?
I don't know. Do you mind if I smoke?
One smoker bothers many people. Two smokers, they bother you much more. Four smokers bother many people. They bother you much more. Five smokers bother many people. They bother you. Don't be a fool. Put your cigarette out. Quit smoking.
Do you mind if I open the window?
Of course I do. I'm freezing.
Freezing? Take a look at this singing group. It's quite different and sometimes quite funny. But I won't tell you much about it because I don't want to spoil the show.
The biggest difference, I think, is actually in the tops. When we sing countertenor in this country, we spend time, Joe and I, always at receptions, people come up and say, how do you make that sound?
We've taken this sound, the sound that people aren't used to, the countertenor sound, basically, especially on a cappella male group, to areas of this country that have never heard anything like this. They may have never heard a countertenor on recording, but definitely not live.
we do some of the things that are really American sounding. Because, you know, in addition to the early music on which we got our start, we do a lot of jazz and recently a lot of gospel and spirituals, things that Joe has arranged for us and that came out of his church background and so forth. And Europeans tend to, I mean, they really go wild and they're not afraid to show it.
I'm gonna ride the chariot in the morning, Lord. I'm getting ready for the judgment day, my Lord, my Lord. Are you ready, my brother? Oh, yeah. Ready for the journey? Oh, yeah. Want to see what Jesus? Oh, yes. I'm waiting for the chariot 'cause I'm ready to go.
It's really important for us to give to an audience, and especially if it's a cappella, we don't have any instruments behind us to create energy. And so it's a love affair between us and the audience. Basically, we give energy and they have to give it back to us.
Point of view, mighty woman, uglier than you. If you want to live in a better, have only consternation and not just have only logical. This is easy to do. Just body a woman, uglier than you. Ugly woman, ugly woman, ugly woman, I marry you.
My daddy keeps asking me, when am I going to get a real job? And they will ask, well, now, what do you do for a living? But this is it. You know, and it's quite a novel concept that one can actually make a living as a singer in an ensemble. Orchestra people do it, dancers do it, actors do it, you know, but it still has not quite trickled down into the choral music area. Soloists, you know, that's a different thing altogether. So we keep blazing the trail.
If I had another penny, I would have another Jill. I would make the piper play me the bunny lass of Biker Hill, and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore. Biker Hill and Walker Shore, Collier lads forevermore.
Funny faces these guys make when they sing.
How about getting out of the big cities now? Let's get to know a little bit of the American countryside.
Yeah, but I thought, well, maybe we could go by train instead of going by plane. You know, it's more typical.
Great idea. So, put on some warm clothes. It might be very cold up in the mountains. We might even have some snow.
And get ready for some country music.
From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the Queen of Flow Mountains to South Alabama.
Here we are, crossing the land of enchantment, the state of New Mexico in the southwestern United States. This state is full of geographic contrasts, from deserts and plains to rocky mountains. You have to see it to better understand the attraction it has. This is really a short musical vignette about one part of the state as seen from a turn-of-the-century steam-powered locomotive train. Come with us, all aboard!
Hey, I like that kind of music.
It's the real American music.
Yep, and sometimes it's played with a banjo, just like this. Listen.
kind of American music is the blues. Remember? To feel blue? Sad, depressed, down.
One after one, the one they call the seventh son.
You know, the blues are the roots of all American music. The blues are the true facts of life expressed in words and songs and inspiration. And the blues are my heritage. And the blues are here to stay.
To me, Willie Dixon is like king of the blues. He's like a Picasso of the blues.
Wrote blues years and generations ago. They was thinking about something that was happening in their life, or something that, and you'll find that there's a blues that fits you one way or the other.
You could have bad things that you want to tell. You do the things you do. Come on, good fingers for me.
There's not a lot of money in the blues. A lot of these people don't make a lot of money. A lot of them have to do other jobs just to be able to play. I mean, that's the way it is. I wish that they could make more money, and more than that, I wish they could get the significance I think they deserve. And I think that's well-founded in relationship to the blues being a major influence into rock and roll and other genres of music, jazz and country western.
Folks are built like this, some folks are built like that. The way
Doesn't speak language, holds no currency. He is a foreign man. He is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, scatterlings and orphanages. He looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning in infinity. He says, amen, hallelujah, if you be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty, Betty, when you call me out, call me, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na na na
Passengers of Flight 759 for Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, now boarding from Gate 5.
Oh, wait. Before we go,
Do you mind looking at this? You must remember this.
Oh yeah, you must remember this.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Un plato que la base va a ser alubias rojas. Mirad, alubias rojas que por mucho que digan que las legumbres engordan, eso es mentira, según cómo se mezcle. Y si lo mezclamos con verduras, en este caso con calabaza y otras cosas que vamos a poner, de engordar nada. Otra cosa son las grasas. Mirad, estamos en la época buena de la legumbre. Se puede consumir legumbre todo el año es buena, pero en esta época que todavía están recién recogidas, están tiernas, casi hasta sin poner a remojo. Pero de cualquier manera, si queréis asegurar, lo tenéis desde la víspera a remojo con agua fría y os van a salir perfectas. Con agua fría, muy sencillo, mirad. Agua fría. Siempre agua fría, ¿eh? Las legumbres siempre se marcan con agua fría. Se pone agua fría. Las alubias bien limpias, lavadas y casi mejor puestas a remojo de víspera. Estas son tiernas y no las tengo puestas a remojo, porque son recogidas hace un mes. Tengo las alubias en el agua. Le doy calor y le voy a añadir verduras. Por esto os decía yo que si las alubias, que si las legumbres engordan, que no, los especialistas dicen que no. Y además que es muy interesante el consumirlas, que últimamente en los últimos años hemos bajado el consumo de legumbres y eso no es bueno para un país, no es bueno para el cuerpo. Las alubias, como cualquier otra legumbre, es algo muy saludable de lo que tenemos que hacer uso, ¿eh? No abuso, pero sí uso. Todas las semanas hay que comer un par de días de legumbres, sin ningún género de dudas, porque eso quiere decir que estaremos bien alimentados. Y si además le añadimos verdura, tanto mejor. Que estaréis comentando algunos, sí, pero joder, sin tocino y sin costilla y sin morcilla y sin chorizo. Bueno, bien, perfecto, es como las hemos comido casi siempre. Podéis hacerlo, pero yo os recomiendo que hagáis las alubias así, solas con agua y verdura, y que lo que le vayáis a añadir de cerdo, se lo añadéis ya cocido. O sea, que cozáis los chorizos, las morcillas, las costillas, lo que queréis añadirle, la oreja, el rabo del cerdo, todo primero cocido aparte en agua, y así habremos desgrasado mucho, y luego al final se le añade. De esa manera ya tendremos bastante desgrasadas las alubias. Pero esta es la manera de comer alubias sin engordar. Picamos la verdura, y luego, habéis visto que en esa calabaza que he estado jugando, y yo, otra cosa que sí os puedo decir, las calabazas, estamos ahora en la época buena de la calabaza, pero las calabazas se pueden conservar en casa. Yo en mi casa tengo una calabaza que tiene ya 2 años y todavía está buena. ¿Por qué? Yo, porque no le he dado golpes. Si no la golpeas, te decora el salón, la entrada de casa. Bueno, le he añadido cebolleta, puerro y ahora le voy a añadir zanahoria. Y esto lo voy a tener cociendo a fuego lento, muy importante para que las alubias queden luego enteras. A fuego lento durante 1 hora, hora y cuarto. Esto en una olla, los que tengáis prisa o los que tengáis prisa, porque ahora los hombres también cocináis mucho ya. Menos mal que hemos empezado a entrar en la cocina. Vamos a revalorizarnos. Y os voy a decir una cosa, el hombre es hombre aunque le pegue la mujer. Que quede claro. Bueno, las alubias, las verduras, sal. Está bien, lo del hombre es hombre, aunque le pegue la mujer, eso es verdad. Que nadie piense que eso no es así. Le voy a poner un chorrito de aceite de oliva, un chorrito. Ahí. Y ahora tranquilamente que se ponga a hervir y cuando se ponga a hervir bajarlo al mínimo para que vaya pin, despacito. O sea que alubias con verduras y luego calabaza. Cuando esté bien cocido le añadimos los dados de la calabaza. Tendremos un cuarto de hora más cocido a fuego lento, como siempre, a la hora de hacer legumbres y luego a servir. Vamos. Qué caldito más gordo. Qué caldito más gordo. Merece la pena, cuando cocinas en pucheros normales, merece la pena porque se tarda más en hacer las cosas, ¿no? Porque en una olla express, que todos tenemos que tener una olla express, como creo que la tendremos casi todos en casa. Yo, ya veis que normalmente no cocino con la olla express, pero acordaros siempre de que cuando yo digo que una cosa tarda 1 hora, hora y media en cocerse en un puchero normal, en una olla express lo tenéis hecho igual en 15, 20 minutos, normalmente. Pero lo que sí estoy seguro es de que a nadie le falta una cazuela en casa, ni un fuego ni una cuchara de palo. No estoy tan seguro de que todo el mundo tenga olla express. Pero a mí el toque que le dan las cazuelas normales me parece el toque de la abuela. Yo quiero seguir con el toque de la abuela. No quiero perder el tono de la abuela. Para nada. Bueno, han cocido durante 1 hora a fuego muy lento. Están casi hechas las alubias. Entonces, lo que os he dicho antes, le quito la piel a la calabaza, porque la calabaza ya os he dicho que es muy agradable de comer. ¿No creéis que tiene un sabor raro, no? Tiene un sabor suavísimo, le da color y aroma y sabor, ¿eh? Y las alubias, no os olvidéis que aparte de no engordar, dan fuerza y energía, favorecen el crecimiento y combaten la anemia, casi nada, ¿eh? Para que luego les demos a los niños paquetitos de aquí y paquetitos del otro lado. Que no, vamos a darles sano, que los chavales, oye, si no aprueban todo en junio, por lo menos estén fuertes. ¿O no? Vale. ¿Qué más queremos los padres? Que los niños estén fuertes. Si no está fuerte el niño, ¿cómo no va a aprobar en junio? Para nada, como yo. Qué desastre era lo mío. Qué calabazas. Esto no es nada comparando con las que yo sacaba. Ya os sacaré alguna como las que yo sacaba. Impresionante. Impresionante. Y el chaval que no aprueba, ¿no crees que es porque es tonto? Que no... Es que hay algunos que son, joder, que son, oye, adelantadillos. Pues bueno, pues vamos, que sigan. No todos vamos a ser como Indurain. ¿Por qué? Bueno, sabemos andar en piqui, pero, joder, primero a todas partes de llegar. Los chavales son todos más listos que el hambre. Lo que hay que hacer es cariñosos con ellos y estar pendientes de sus problemas. Y echarles una mano. Y no asfixiarlos. Bueno, ya veis lo de la calabaza, ¿no? Sencillo. Una crema simple de calabaza también es una cosa deliciosa. Hay una crema de calabaza, una sopa de calabaza. A cualquier legumbre. Yo siempre que hago platos, no me voy a cansar de repetir, ¿no? Que cuando hagáis cualquier cosa, o cuando yo esté haciendo una cosa, no penséis que esta es la receta y de aquí no nos podemos salir. Alubias rojas con calabaza, ¿no? O lentejas, o garbanzos, o alubias pintas, alubias rojas, alubias blancas, las faves con calabaza. Los asturianos, que manejáis las faves como nadie. Como nadie. Lo digo como nadie porque los demás también solemos intentarlo y no nos salen como vosotros. Eso es la verdad. Pero que intentarlo hacer con calabaza y vais a ver qué rico va a salir. Y además la calabaza es un producto muy barato. Yo después de hablar tanto que estoy hablando, tanto que hablo, y después de decir que el hombre es hombre, aunque pega, ¿eh? No sé si que a los hombres solo echan una mano ahí. Oye, algunos que recibamos, lo recibimos, pero seguimos intentando, ¿eh? Vamos a esperar 10 minutos, un cuarto de hora y a hacerlo. Ya está, ya está. Hora y cuarto y tenemos a punto las alubias rojas con calabaza. Las que no engordan. Y no dejéis de comerme los chorizos ni las morcillas ni los cocinillos. Los que estéis muy bien de salud, los que no seáis propensos a engordar, tranquilamente seguir comiendo ese tipo de platos que ya sé que os gusta muchísimo. A mí me vuelven loco, sobre todo ahora en el otoño e invierno ya, para mí es un delirio. Pero quiero contarles a los que comen pocas legumbres pensando que van a engordar, que las coman tranquilamente. Que las coman tranquilamente porque si no llevan las grasas, se pueden comer perfectamente sin que nadie engorde un gramo. El secreto de que para que no se rompan las alubias es cocer despacito, despacito, ¿eh? Si cocemos rápido y fuerte, lo normal es de que bastante se nos deshagan. No quiero decir que vaya a quedar malo, pero ya no queda tan presentable. Me toca limpiar los bordes porque los estoy manchando. Nadie es perfecto. Ya sabéis. Bueno. Y ahora, un chorrito de aceite de oliva en crudo. Esto con cualquier puré, cualquier crema, cualquier verdura, queda muy bien, así. Sin más, le da un aroma extraordinario, ese sabor a aceituna que tiene nuestro aceite de oliva. Y ahora, a la mesa. Y estas no son las calabazas que yo sacaba, mucho más. Voy a poner uno de mis platos preferidos, que es la paloma torcaz en este caso. Estamos en plena época de caza y en este caso la paloma es una de las reinas de la caza. Y en este caso vamos a hacer también de una forma distinta a lo que hacemos normalmente. Ya sabéis que normalmente se guisan o se asan las palomas. Yo voy a poner a macerar durante 36 horas. Ya tengo aparte macerado para rematarlo al final, pero para que veáis cómo se maceran. Y lo que vamos a hacer son las pechugas. Mirad, voy a hacer una cosa. Primero es desplumar, ya sabéis, primero hay que tener la paloma, o el cazador en casa, o hay que ir a comprarlas. Bueno, ya tenemos la paloma. ¿Cómo desplumar? Para desplumarla bien, primero o la metéis al frigorífico y que esté bien fría para que no se desgarre la piel, o si no, la escaldáis en agua hirviendo, meter la paloma, sacar y se despluman fácil. Y ahora lo que vamos a hacer es sacarle la pechuga. Y para sacarle la pechuga, aquí, a la altura del pecho, se le coge el cuchillito bien afilado. Ya sabéis cómo suelo hablar yo de que hay que tener los cuchillos bien afilados. Con el cuchillo bien afilado te cortas mucho menos y haces mucho mejor los trabajos. Y no tengáis cuchillos de hace 20 años en casa. Comprar cada 2 años por lo menos un cuchillito. Venga, cada 2 años un cuchillo no es ningún gasto fuerte. Se saca la pechuga, al ras de la carcasa esta, del esqueleto, así. Ahí, ya está. ¿Veis? Otra pechuguita y aquí la sexta. Son 3 palomas las que voy a poner, para que veáis bien, ¿Qué hacemos con el resto? Pues, que no se le ocurre a nadie tirar, aquí no se tira nada. Con el resto ya pensaremos. Yo de momento lo que voy a hacer es congelar los muslitos con el resto de la carcasa, el resto del esqueleto, para que otro día podamos hacer otro plato. Porque en época de caza estamos y vamos a hacer platos de caza. Y tener en cuenta una cosa, que la paloma puede ser de caza o puede ser paloma hechas en casa, o sea, que criadas en casa, Y esto que os he dicho, esto ni se os ocurra tirarlo. Esto lo vamos a congelar y luego ya sabremos qué hacer con ello otro día, Lo guardo ahí. Y ahora vamos a poner a macerar. En un cuenco así, en un bol, ponéis las pechugas, pero primero las voy a sazonar. Sazonar con sal y un poquitín de pimienta. Sal gorda, por los 2 lados. Una carne deliciosa. Y esto además es un plato muy presentable porque no tiene huesos, todo carne. Eso ya sabéis que mucha gente en la mesa, a algunos les gusta chupar los huesos, a otros no. El que le guste los huesos que siga guisando. Y yo os voy a dar una receta que os va a servir para cualquier día de fiesta. Un poquito de puerro. Picadito, juliana o picadito. Cebolleta, 1 o 2 cebollas. Adentro. Todo lo que nada crece o vuela. Ahí. Y ahora unos granos de pimienta. Como 10 o 15 granos de pimienta. Así. Una hojita pequeña de laurel. Al que no le guste, solo decir siempre que no le ponga. A mí luego no me riñáis. Y un poquito de orégano. Un poquitín. Las especias le van muy bien a la caza. A muchas cosas, pero a la caza sobre todo. Y ahora, esto sí que es bueno. Vinito. Todas las zonas de este país tienen su vinito. Pues vamos a darle un poquito de caña. Porque esto ya sabéis que el vino, lo de beber. Beber vino, una copita, sienta bien. 2, se puede aguantar. No pasemos de ahí. Pero no dejéis de beber un vasito de vino, porque el vino ayuda a hacer las digestiones, sin ningún género de duda. Eso está ya aclarado, Esto es poner a macerar. A macerar 36 horas en el frigorífico, Así como está. Bien. Vamos a imaginarnos que han pasado las 36 horas y tengo aquí el resultado. Después de las 36 horas. Bueno, ¿qué hacer ahora? Pues vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Vamos a poner aquí un colador y le vamos a colar esto que queda aquí. Así. Y lo vamos a poner a reducir hasta que reduzca a 1/3 parte de lo que hay. O sea que ponerlo a cocer como media horita más o menos a fuego no muy fuerte. A fuego no muy fuerte, como media hora, poco más o menos. Tenemos la salsa a punto, nos ha reducido, está ligadita. Si os queda muy ligera, podéis ligarla. Ligarla suele decir espesar la salsa, porque si queda como una huilla oscura, no queda lucido. Aquí tengo las pechugas ya apartadas de la verdura. Pongo un chorro de aceite de oliva en esta sartén, que es donde vamos a freír las pechugas de paloma. Las vamos a freír, ¿eh? O sea que esto no va ni guisado ni asado, frito. Pero después de haber estado 36 horas macerando, como os he dicho, 36 horas. Es importante para que le penetren todos los sabores, el del vino, el de las verduras. Es una combinación perfecta. Y además luego, ese vino y esas verduras los aprovechamos con la salsa. Y además le añadimos el puré de manzana para acompañamiento, ¿eh? Bueno, el aceite está ya casi caliente. Bien. Con el aceite bien caliente, escurridas las pechugas, ponemos a freír. Saltan porque el vino, claro. Ya sabéis que a la hora de tirar algo a la sartén, nunca para aquí, siempre para allá. El aceite al enemigo, ¿eh? Aceite caliente siempre habíamos visto en los... ¿Cómo echaban en los fuertes y eso, cuando atacaban los vikingos? Siempre se echaba aceite caliente, claro, no se echaba uno para aquí, siempre para allá, ¿eh? Os he dicho que no vamos a hacerlo mucho. Me vais a decir, ay, pues yo poco hecho no quiero la caza. ¿Hacerla más? Yo digo como yo creo que está más sabroso. Luego cada uno decide, ¿eh? Para mí, siempre un poco hecho va a estar más rico que muy hecho. Coge un color precioso, ¿eh? ¿Veis? Vamos a freírlas como 4 minutos, para no perder el tiempo. Vamos a freírlas 4 minutos y seguimos, y ya las sacamos y os hago la presentación, ¿de acuerdo? Para no perder el tiempo. Hemos frito las pechugas a mi estilo, ¿eh? Se pueden hacer más también. Ahí va. Cuidado. Apartamos esta sartén que me está salpicando con fundamento, como digo yo. Limpiamos un poco. La ventaja de las cocinas modernas es que también le pasas un pañito y se queda todo así. A ver, en un momento, ¿eh? Que no se nos llene de cosas bien porque que esté limpito y ordenado siempre. Bueno, la salsa a punto, el puré y las pechugas. Bien. Ponemos aquí la fuente y hacemos lo siguiente. Vamos. Voy a poner aquí 4 pechuguitas así enteras. Esta es una receta muy lucida, ¿eh? Las 4 ahí. Y estas las voy a filetear, para que veáis cómo queda. Y diréis, qué duro, qué tierno, qué tierno. Duras quedan las cosas cuando no están bien hechas. Esto está, mira, me estoy dando cuenta solamente al cortar lo rico que tiene que estar. Y como a mí me gusta. Uy, qué toque. Madre mía. Así. Y ponemos, por ejemplo, aquí así. Mirad.
We made it to our 6th program.
And we're wondering if you know what's going on.
So we decided to drive you up the walls.
We're going to show you everything we've seen in our good news.
I hope you get it.
Anna, wait. There's a bee on your head.
Where? Please, get it.
Wait, calm down. I'll get it. Wait a minute. I got it.
I don't really know. I mean, it does seem like it. The music and the mysticism and the dance, those, I'm definitely into all those things. But I didn't plan for this to happen 5 years ago or 10 years ago.
eu quero utilizar estes instantes finais para voltar a esta questão destes dois candidatos, que são o centro de uma grande manobra, de um grande envolvimento do povo brasileiro, porque quem não vê que forças poderosas e o próprio governo Sarney trabalham para colocar esses dois candidatos no segundo turno. Estes dois oportunistas, estes candidatos de provita, fabricados por essas duas grandes redes. Discutiu-se aqui aspecto secundário de entrar agora ou não. O grave é que se tratava de um concessionário de serviço público que cinicamente diz que não, que ele é apenas sócio, que ele não dirige. Isto vai ser examinado lá pela Justiça Eleitoral, porque, pela lei, teria que se desincompatibilizar há muito tempo. Uma situação de desigualdade, uma situação sem nenhuma equidade. Há essa grande manobra visando colocar os dois no segundo turno. Quer dizer, o demônio contra a coisa ruim. E o inferno vai ganhar sempre. Quer dizer, consideram a você, meu irmão, minha irmã, a você, brasileiro humilde, a você, mulher brasileira humilde, que acompanha isso tudo e se vê, às vezes, fascinada por um desses tipos, que consideram com 7 anos de idade, com 9 anos de idade, com uma mente desse tamanho. É isto que essas grandes forças estão procurando fazer. Vamos juntos.
And $12 million animating a film? That's what I call being a fan.
Yeah, that's really crazy. And he's been a fan for quite a long time. I think ever since he was 5 or something like that.
Anyways, going back to Charlie Brown, you know what I really like about him? His exclamations.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I forgot to give you these. Finish them for today. Thank you.
Good grief.
Good morning, Kita. I'm ready to bat.
What do you mean you're you're ready to bat. I was ready to bat before you came and interrupted me. You're always doing this, always. Oh, get lost, will you?
Good grief! If you think the man who's trying to animate The Wizard of Oz is a fan, just wait to hear about what I'm reading.
What's it all about?
It's a puzzle fanatic. She started when she was 5'2", and she can finish a puzzle in less than 10 minutes. She can sometimes even do it without looking at the pictures.
Stop. You're telling us the whole story, Anna. You're not here to read. Just tell us, show it to us, will you?
If a person who runs is a runner, and a person who sings is a singer, then what is a person who assembles puzzles? You're right, a puzzler. Meet champion puzzler Jane Bushwaller. She is a puzzler. She does jigsaw puzzles, and she does them very fast.
Sprints are puzzles that are roughly 100 or 75 pieces and under, and the object is to do it, again, as quickly as possible. And I guess that, a good time would be 10 minutes, and I can generally meet the 10 minutes or even come down to 9, 8, and sometimes 7.
Okay, 1, 2, puzzle.
These are scenes from last year's Jigsaw Championship. Hundreds of people of all ages, all with an unusual ability to recognize shapes and colors.
Generally, I go by color. As soon as I have the border together, I go by color and shape. Probably more by color than shape.
They call themselves puzzlers, and they don't do puzzlers, they puzzle. And when they puzzle, they are puzzling, and all the pieces always fit together.
Hey, Kita, wasn't that incredible? That puzzle she made?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I liked it. But now listen to this. Did you know that Indians still exist in the States?
Of course not. They were killed a long time ago.
No, they weren't. Look at this. Look. There was a powwow in Baltimore, Maryland.
A pow what?
A powwow. It's the Indian name for gathering, getting together, for some reason social or political.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious.
If you don't believe me, take a look at this.
Native American Indians have largely been assimilated over the past 500 years into the American melting pot. But while working in the mainstream, they are also working to retain the cultures of their tribes and nations, their individuality.
Okay, would everyone please rise? And welcome to the 13th annual Baltimore Center for Indians powwow in beautiful downtown Baltimore. We found that we'd lost so much of our culture in the past. Back in the late 40s, we all started coming together as para-Indians and bringing in our ideals together and keeping the best and making it all work for everybody. What you're seeing here is really social dancing, a mixture of different tribal dances together.
In addition to the dancing, singing, and drumming, craftsmen display their wares. During the summer, powwows are held all over the United States with craftsmen traveling along. And traveling too from powwow to powwow is the notion of preserving the heritage of the Native American cultures. Hey, let's take a break. We've been reading non-stop.
Yeah, all right. Let's stop for a while.
Hey, I'm getting hungry. Aren't we going to get anything to eat today?
Good morning, girls. Here we are, back again to teach you and to give you another of our delicious and exciting recipes. It's a surprise. We won't tell you anything. We won't tell you what it is until we finish.
Okay, girls, take your notebook, your pen, And let's jot down the ingredients, okay? Are you ready to start? Okay, girls. 4 egg whites. 8 tablespoons of sugar. Half a tablespoon of grated lemon peel. Only half. Okay, should we start separating the whites from the yolks? Okay, beat the egg whites like this. Well, this was about, what, 10 minutes?
Yes, so you beat your eggs just like Keto did for about 10 minutes without stopping. Are you all right, Keto?
It's hard work, girls. It's hard work.
But what's the next step?
Okay, now we're going to add, slowly and very carefully, 8 tablespoons of sugar.
1, 2.
Very, very, very gently, okay? Look, very gently.
Good, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now,
Gently,
mix it gently until we can form glossy and fluffy peaks this time. Let's add the grated lemon to the whites. And the next thing we're going to do is butter the cookie sheet. Not to get your fingers dirty. It's not very nice to get your fingers full of butter. Do it with a piece of paper. Right, I am now buttering the cookie sheets. Can you feel the cookie sheet? Okay, I think that's enough. Let's put it in the oven.
Beautiful.
Delicious. They're not what you think they are. They're not
Size. Size is a Brazilian name.
These are called meringues. That looked really good. But I'm really getting hungry now. I don't feel like eating sweets. I think I feel like eating some pasta. Or no, some French fries. No, a hamburger. Some beer? I don't know. I don't know what I feel like eating.
How about flying to the United States? Maybe there you can make up your mind.
What do you mean?
Play it, Sam. The small neighborhood grocery store is becoming a thing of the past in many cities in the United States. Most Americans do the majority of their food shopping in large supermarkets, where they can drive their cars right up to the front door and find almost everything in one place. It's all here under one roof. Like most food stores in the United States, this one is large. It carries all the traditional supermarket items: dairy products, frozen foods, candies, nuts, beer, and wine.
We like to offer our customers the best variety and selection, and yet be able to do that in one shopping trip. We offer the expanded gourmet departments. We have an expanded salad bar where it's open 24 hours a day for our customers, and then immediately behind that is our flower shop.
Americans spend over $300 billion a year in the more than 150,000 food stores open for business across the country. This store alone has over $1 million per week in sales.
renting videos, we're selling salad bars, we're doing paperback sales, a lot of small appliances. We're really starting to compete not just with grocery stores, but with drug stores, with department stores, with toy stores, even with fast food carryout restaurants.
So, did that help you?
Not really. I still feel hungry and I don't know what I want to eat.
Oh, I know. I think you really need something to kill your appetite. Have you heard of the magic spray?
Magic spray? No.
Well, here, try it and take a look.
What will they think of next? Now for dieters, there's a flavored spray to help the weight-conscious lose weight.
This is awful.
They're called flavor sprays. They come in flavors that researchers say Americans crave most. Chocolate, of course, and strawberry cheesecake, to name a few. The idea is that a few sprays will satisfy your craving. They will prevent you from devouring fattening sweets, therefore helping you lose weight or prevent you from gaining it.
It's good. I don't know. Might hold it for a while. I mean, like, if you were on a diet, I would think it would be good.
This, too, would certainly be a help. Yeah, it would satisfy, I think.
It's like bad chocolate.
Oh, it's terrible.
I don't think it worked. I'm still hungry.
To tell you the truth, I don't want to try it.
But anyway, I think it's time for your appointment. The dentist appointment, remember?
So, put your magazine down.
Don't forget to spray the mouthwash before you go in.
What? Getting tense? You hate the drill? Brutal.
We do too. But we will do something for you. We'll play a song for you to relax. You're next. Dr. Lewis is waiting for you. Please come in.
Rhythm is both the song's manacle and its demonic charge. It is the original breath. It is the whisper of unremitting demand. What do you still want of us as the singer? Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Grace Jones, slave to the rhythm.
I'm just playing around, baby. Work for days, men who know wheels must burn to keep us going. Build on up, don't break the chain. Sparks will fly when the whistle blows. Never stop the action. Keep it up, keep it up. To the rhythm, live to the rhythm, love to the rhythm, slave to the rhythm.
Black.
To wood in
remember this.
Oh yeah, you must remember this. You're always doing this. Always. So get lost, will you?
Good grief!
Okay, now we're going to add slowly and very carefully 8 tablespoons of sugar. Now you have to be careful to mix it very gently because this has to maintain its fluffiness.
You have to add them gradually, even 1 tablespoon at a time.
Will you count with me, Anna?
Right, I am now buttering the cookie sheets. Delicious.
Well, we've come to the tail of our program. Or is it the head? Anyway, you decide. We told you it was going to be confusing.
Anyway, we might try and clear it up for you next week. See you. Bye.
We're really excited today, and do you know why?
Because we're going to have our first program done outdoors.
Yeah, outdoors.
No, not exactly. We don't call these outdoors in English. We call them billboards. What we mean is that we're not going to work in the studios today. We're going to go out. We're going to take a bus and...
Cameramen, lights, the whole setup, and go to the Biennale.
Good news could not possibly ignore something as the Biennale.
An event which gives a new dynamic and energy to the city of São Paulo.
Artists from all over the world bring their pieces of art to participate at this cultural exchange.
So this program will talk a bit, just a tiny bit about art, because art is in everything.
For example, the art of modeling done by an elderly lady, computer art, the art of Laurie Anderson, the art of marble sculpture, and the art of curing a hay fever.
Yes, art has no time, no age limit or place. All kinds of people love, participate, live and make art. So, let's go.
T-shirts. Do you sell T-shirts? Could you have 2 T-shirts? One big one and one small one. And do you have them white? Yes? I would like 2 white ones and 2 beige ones, please. And could I have some postcards?
What are you doing? I was looking for you.
I'm buying.
Buying? Not supposed to buy. It's supposed to be looking at the car.
But I feel like buying.
I think it's the first time this lady goes to the Biennale.
Or maybe not. Maybe she simply likes to buy, consume.
I don't know. I believe there are people who don't really care about art, music, or whatever.
But this is not the case of this elderly lady. She's been modeling for many painters for many, many years.
Yeah, so let's take a look at her work.
Cleo Dorman has been many things to many people over the past century. Even though she may not fit a 1980s image of a top model, those in the know say that's just what she has been since the 30s.
During the Depression days in the 30s, and I worked for 50 cents an hour, I thought this is going to be my life's work.
Her life's work is now chronicled by 50 years' worth of watercolors, paintings, and sketches.
And you never know how it's going to come out with Cleo. She has so many different personality aspects.
Excitement, longevity, texture, elegance, richness of character, beautiful line quality.
Being exposed to all the elements, drafts, and, you know, this area, northeast, southwest. I tell everybody, the reason I'm so healthy is because I've been naked most of my life.
Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile.
I like to see this kind of thing. I get all full of goose pimples.
Well, if you like this kind of thing, take a look at this, the Boyle family. No, not that Boyle, but Boyle, B-O-Y-L-E. It's the name of a family, father, mother, son and daughter, who work together making art.
And their thing is to deal with textures made of fiberglass, imitating streets, deserts, landscapes.
It looks like the streets of São Paulo, I think. No, the streets of São Paulo are much dirtier.
Are they? I don't know. Let's see.
But is it real?
I don't know. It doesn't look like
But you
it.
shouldn't touch
Oh,
it.
you can't. Oh. Well, anyway, it looks like a street. Poor thing. I think she's allergic to the smell of paint. I have that problem, too. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's terrible. Many, many people suffer from it. It's hay fever.
And I've heard they found a cure for this problem. Take a look. Maybe you find a solution as well.
The major problem I have is the itchy eyes and the runny nose that seems to be constant from the time you wake up in the morning almost till time to go to bed at night. The stuffy nose, I think, is bothersome as well.
You just sneeze for about half an hour when you get up in the morning. You always have a runny nose, scratchy throat, your ears itch. It's just a constant cold the whole time.
These people suffer from allergic reactions called hay fever. The Johns Hopkins Medical Center study in Baltimore may put an end to their sneezing and irritated eyes and stuffy noses for as long as 7 years at a time. The study involves giving the volunteers a series of shots, 1 shot per week for 15 weeks.
This is a novel form of treatment, whereas the actual allergen, the pollen, has been polymerized, and that means it's been elongated and made to act differently when it's injected into the body. So after the 15 shots, some people have demonstrated 3, 5, or even 7 years of freedom from symptoms.
Having a shot for 1 shot for 15 weeks and then maybe not having to have another one for 5 or 10 years is much better than the once a week. I'd love to have it work out. It's great.
What is this?
What can't you see? That's the nuclear bomb exploding.
pessimistic. This is an enormous strawberry. That's what it looks like.
Oh, come on, a strawberry? Of course not.
Well, what do you think it looks like then?
I really don't know what it looks like.
Art is sometimes difficult to decipher, but maybe you don't always have to decipher it. Just simply interpret it the way you feel like.
Oh, I'm so tired. I don't feel like walking anymore.
Oh, me too. I'm exhausted.
Let's go.
What do you feel like having, Anna?
I don't really know. How about an orange juice?
Excellent idea. Oh, wonderful. This feels so good. Before this strange interruption, we were talking about the way people interpret and understand art.
For example, listen to this. This is what people call minimalist music. Some people love it, some hate it, some don't understand it, and some don't have the slightest idea what we're talking about.
If you like it, you'll be fascinated with our next interview. If you don't like it, maybe she'll make you start liking it.
We are talking about Laurie Anderson.
How do you have a greater identification with fine arts rather than music?
I don't think there's really a name for what I do. It's fine arts or music or theater or film. I decided that I would try to combine things to make an image talk to a sound, to create a kind of counterpoint, really. If the music is going dun, dun, then the sound, then the picture is going. So what you see is different than what you hear, because you can see rhythm and the kinds of in the way an image moves. So I like to try to push and pull that way.
No, we won't frustrate you. You will listen to Laurie Anderson singing.
Paradise is exactly like where you are right now. Only much, much better. Saw this guy in the change, and they seem to have gotten stuck in one of those abstract chances. And he was going, and Greg says it. I think he's in some kind of pain. I think it's a pain cry. And I said, pain cry? Then language is a virus. Language, it's a virus. Language, it's a virus. Well, I was talking to a friend, and I was saying, I wanted you, and I was looking for you, but I couldn't find you. I couldn't rehearsing for one of those performances you know.
Hot language, it's a virus. Language, it's a virus.
You said I had to write that letter to your mother. And I had to tell the judge that it was you. And I had to sell the car and go to Florida because that's just my way of saying
That I love you.
I had to call you at the crack of dawn and list the times that I've been wrong. That's just my way of saying that I'm sorry.
It's a job.
Sorry.
Language, it's a virus. It's a virus.
Paradise is exactly like where you are right now. Only much, much better.
It's a shipwreck. It's a job.
You know, I don't believe there's such a thing as TV. I mean, they just keep showing the same pictures over and over. And when they talk, they just make sounds that more or less sync up with their lips. That's what I think.
Language, it's a virus. Language, it's a virus.